along comes a token called Tsuzuki Inu. Everybody hypes it up, people get excited, and the developers walk away with $1.1 million in a classic rug pull. Just happened in the last 24 hours. People get excited by hype, and they put a lot of money into the new meme tokens. And when they do that, they think, okay, this could be the next Dogecoin. This could be the next Shiba Inu coin. And then they get totally screwed by these scam artists who decide to do a rug pull. And unfortunately, in the cryptocurrency market, because it's unregulated, this can happen. But today we're going to talk about how you can avoid a rug pull, some awesome tools that you can check to make sure your token that you're investing in is not at risk, and a little bit more. So Tsuzuki Inu, check out the article right over here. Like the Squid Game token, another meme coin pulls off $1 million scam. So right down here you can see what it was, $1,157,125. And if you haven't heard about the Squid Game token, it was almost just like the game on Netflix. I mean, everybody invested into it. It shot up quite a bit in price, and then everybody was left holding the bag as the developers took all the money. But look at this. So here's what these guys did. I'm gonna pull up this right here. Ultimately what they did is they transferred all of that money into Ethereum and then into USDC, and then they converted it into money and ran. So that was $1,157,000. And that's the whole issue. You can actually see it right here on CoinMarketCap. There it is, it's looking good. It's still not worth a whole lot, but because it has a lot of volume going into it, of course, it's gonna show a lot of money in the process of this coin. Boom, right there it happens at 8:33 p.m. Now, what I'm a little bit worried about is if you come over here to the Tsuzuki Inu on CoinMarketCap, it's like coming back up. And that worries me a little bit, because you should not buy the dip when it comes down to rug pulls, because this is gone. You can verify that by looking at some tools that I'll mention, but also look at their Twitter account. It's gone. Look at their Telegram. It's gone. And this is a classic rug pull. Now, let's talk about what that actually is. So let's pretend we're gonna create a scam token. What we wanna do is we wanna make sure it gets built up with other people's money. We want them to invest in it because you and I are gonna pull a scam, we're gonna pull all the money and run for it. We base our token off of, let's say, Ethereum. That allows people to then take their Ethereum and purchase it in the liquidity pool for your scam token. You build up enough liquidity, and at the right moment, when you have enough money that you want, you take it all out. You take all the liquidity out, leaving all those people that invested with absolutely nothing. They get left with a worthless token, and that's what Tsuzuki Inu is at the current moment. So they call it a rug pull because let's say, for example, you're over at somebody's house and you're standing on this beautiful rug and you're like, man, this rug is beautiful. But little do you know, underneath that rug is this person's basement. And in this basement, it's not pretty. It's a dark, scary, nasty place. It smells funny too. And it's loaded with a bunch of WhatsApp scammers. You know, the people that comment on YouTube videos, asking you to contact them on WhatsApp, looking like they're your favorite creators. And then before you know it, you contact them on WhatsApp, you send them your Bitcoin, and you're left holding the bag. Well, that's exactly what happens. You're standing on the beautiful rug, they pull the rug out from under you, down you go into that basement, and you're trapped with all the WhatsApp scammers. Pretty scary stuff. That's ultimately what's happening here. You invest your hard-earned money into a meme token because of the marketing, because of the hype, because of everything going on, and you're like, maybe this is the next Dogecoin, maybe this is the next Shiba Inu, it's gonna go to the moon, and I'm gonna become a millionaire. So you invest your money into it, boom, it's gone. Why is it gone? Because they decided to be a complete scam artist. So how do we avoid a rug pull? There's a couple cool websites that you can check out to ensure that your token that you're investing in is the right thing. Now, first thing I would recommend that you do, head on over to coinmarketcap.com and only consider, if you're gonna invest in cryptocurrency, the top 100 tokens by market cap. So you can see it goes all the way down, you got all this going on, that's great. Only consider these type of things because they have a lot of backing to them. It's also good to look at things that are being adopted in the areas such as Apex Crypto, Binance, and things like that, because they hold a lot of the token. For example, Webull, they offer Shiba Inu. They have a ton of Shiba Inu, and as a result of that, if somebody tries to rug pull Shiba Inu, it's gonna be tough with all these different exchanges having to hold all of these investment tokens. Now, if you want to be speculative, you're using something like PancakeSwap, and you want to do a little bit of a risky investment on a meme token, there's other things that you can look at. Two websites I would recommend. The first one, rugdoc.io. You can hop over there and check out some new tokens, but sometimes this website can get a little bit buggy. I would also recommend Token Sniffer, and I'll show you an example of how you can look at that yourself. So if we go over to Token Sniffer, right here it is. Now, in order to search by tokens, and trust me, the weird thing about this, you could type something like Tsuzuki Inu in here, but there's so many copycats that it gets kind of annoying. The best way to make sure that you're getting the right token is to get its contract address. And how you do that is you come over here to CoinMarketCap and you look at their website. Now you can come up here to the search and you can type in Tsuzuki Inu right here at the top, T-S-U-Z-U-K. There it is, okay? You can click on that and it'll take you back to this same website. But what you're looking for is right here where it says contract. You can come over here and copy that address. Hop back over to Token Sniffer right here at the top. You paste that right in there. And here we are. Now, this is interesting for a couple of reasons. I was expecting this to actually show up as a high risk. Token Sniffer sometimes takes a little bit of time to update. But let's pretend for just a moment that you and I are doing some research. We're like, hey, I want to invest in Tsuzuki Inu because my friend is telling me it's the next best thing. But how do I know I'm not standing on one of those rugs that are going to drop me down to the basement and lose all my money, right? So first thing is I'm going to come over here. I'm going to look at what's going on. Now, right now, people are reporting that it is a rug pull because it is, but let's pretend we're early on. Let's say it's just started. Medium risk is something to be a little bit worried about, but it's not high risk, so we got to do a little bit more research because you could say with medium risk, there's a lot of opportunity that you could say, you know, that's okay. I'm okay with the medium risk as long as it's not a high risk. Well, next thing we need to do is let's look at 1, their website, 2, their white paper, how many holders there are, as well as are they being overhyped. So right here on CoinMarketCap, coming back here, you can go and hop over to their website just to see what's going on. Let's keep digging deeper. Let's go to their white paper. So the first thing I see, this is only 7 pages long and it really doesn't get into too much detail. So they talk about this, but anybody can, I could do this right now. I could say, oh, the Bob Sharpe token and there's a total supply of 1 million and you know, blah, blah, blah. That's easy to do. As well as this is a bunch of BS. There's not a lot of detail. A proper white paper has quite a few pages and they go in depth on what is actually going on. And then if you go here to page 7, okay, here's some additional information. I can go over to their Twitter and let's do that right now. Oh, and look. The account doesn't exist. Now, of course, probably back in the day it did, but you can see they're starting to pull out. Why all of a sudden did they run away? Why did they cancel their Twitter account? Uh-oh, that's a problem. But now let's go back to CoinMarketCap. Let's look at how many holders there are. There's about 17,000. Let's say we were looking at investing in it. Okay, we have 13,000 holders. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like to invest in things that are just starting off because of the fact that it could be a scam token. Plus, I need to see what's the actual utility of this particular token. Anybody can create a token, anybody can create something, but how do you know it's actually legitimate? And what I mean by legitimate is it actually doing something? Is it going to help people live a better life? Is it going to actually have a utility case? In this case, when we look at their white paper, I'm not seeing too much. So their first phase is let's list on CoinTiger, Buybox, whatever, have 5,000 Telegram members. That's like me saying I want to get 100,000 YouTube subscribers. Who cares right now? This doesn't benefit the users, right? Part-time social media marketing team. Who cares, okay? Phase 2, 10,000 holders. Okay. Website redesign. It's still not a use case. Full-time social marketing, influencer marketing. A mobile game. Okay, maybe that's one opportunity, but that is kind of weak. And then phase 3, 20,000 holders, Telegram members, Hotbit, KuCoin. They want more exchange listings. Okay, marketing partnerships, mobile release, charity fundraising. Okay, so where's the utility case? Where can I go out and say, our goal is to be the token of choice? That's what I would say. We want to be the token of choice, but that's a bunch of BS. I need to go a little bit more in detail as to how it will become the token of choice. And so a lot of people ask me, well, is Shiba Inu a rug pull? Well, that's why you also need to do additional research. Now, it is in the top 100 based on market cap, which means it has a lot of holders. So if it has a ton of holders, it's really hard for all the liquidity to be locked up and rug pulled out of a big project like that. Not only that, they continue to come up with different opportunities such as Shibarium, Shiboshis, and all the other different things that they're doing. And AMC just announced that they'll allow Shiba Inu for purchase, as well as potentially Newegg. There are things that are actually making this a utility, a use case. We already know that Bitcoin is. We already know that Ethereum is. These are the tokens that are a little bit more legitimate. Even Dogecoin has some legitimacy to it. Even though some people disagree, if you actually look at it compared to something like this, which is only a 7-page pretty looking paper, it's not even a proper white paper, that's a little bit of a red flag. Now, if you guys could do me a favor, 1, have you ever been involved in a rug pull? If so, if you're willing to share, comment down below and let us know in the community. And number 2, based on the tools that I give you today, are there other tools out there that can help with making sure that we're not being part of a rug pull? And if so, feel free to share that. Just keep in mind, links are not allowed in my comments due to scammers. So make sure you just kind of point us in the direction of these tools, but don't actually link them, so that way we can make sure your comment is included. Tsuzuki Inu, just like Squid Game token, another rug pull. Terrible. Don't get involved in that. Instead, check out this video next and we'll see you there.